Avast, ye scurvy dogs. Welcome to some more Hearthstone. My name's Laducium. Happy International Talk Like a Pirate Day. We're going to jump on in and get some games going. I'm going to play as a Paladin. Sure, why not? Anyways, just had to get that intro out of the way. My favorite holiday, of course, September 19th. International Talk Like a Pirate Day. It's like Christmas, Thanksgiving, and I don't know, something else combined. 4th of July combined. If they were pirates. Dr. Knox. Alright. He's going to fight with honor. I will not fight with honor. Instead, I will fight with my true silver champion. So I'm going to keep... Oh, good. Because I didn't want the Sludge Belcher, so I get a Sludge Belcher. I'm going to keep the other cards, see how we do. Especially Consecration could be good, clearing out the board a bit later on. Death Lord, of course, is really good early on, unless he decides to use a Hex on it, which is fine with me. That sucks, for various good reasons. You know what? Coin and Death Lord. Next turn we can Shade of Nexramas, so I have a card to play on the next turn. Let's see if he decides to use a Hex, assuming my opponent has a Hex. No, he's got a Dire Wolf Alpha. Kind of stinks. Yeah, let's do this. Argent Protector on this guy. It's not great, but we can at least kill that. Stop that from buffing stuff up. He's going to trade the gnome. Oh, good. Well, I'm kind of screwed. That's not good for me. For quite a few reasons. I don't have a good solution to this, now do I? I can use this turn. I guess I could Sludge Belcher next turn. And then ultimately I can Sylvanas, but I'm probably going to die before then. Of all the creatures I could have pulled, had to be that. So I'm potentially dead next turn. We'll play this and hope for the best. But if Ragnaros hits me, of course, I am going to die. Which is going to stink. My only hope is that I can get Sylvanas. Okay, that's fine. Oh, that's not fine. So I'm dead. Yeah, that stinks. What an unlucky card pull there. Alright, well, that sucks. Moving on. We shall never talk about it again. Yeah. If only I could have gotten Sylvanas out a little bit earlier. Could have made it work. But unfortunately, did not happen. I also didn't have my Consecrate Equality combo or Consecrate. Okay, we're playing against the Priest. You know what? I'll keep the True Silver Champion. I will get rid of Kern and take the Sludge Belcher, I guess. It's a little bit better. I could play it a little bit earlier, but not much earlier. See what my opponent does, of course. See, play a Northshire Cleric, which is common for a priest. Or does he do nothing? So far, nothing. Zombie Chow is also has been really popular with the Arathi, whatever it's called. So it looks like Northshire Cleric it is. That's fine. Not going to do anything, because if I give a creature to my opponent, he'll just kill it, heal that up, get a card. Next turn we'll play the Shade of Nexramas. that can grow to horrific proportions. And my opponent's just going to play a Harvest Golem. So I'm going to Shade of Nextramus, then probably True Silver Champion until I can do something better. Alternatively, I could play Aldor Peacekeeper, turn that into a 1/3, and then kill that. It's doable. But I think I'll Shade. And just have the Shade start growing in power. That's what I'm thinking. Let's see if that's exactly how that turns out. Not quite yet, but I'm still hopeful. Okay, so he's buffing up both of those. That's fine. Do you have Inner Fire or something crappy? I hope not, but if you do, it's where the Aldor Peacekeeper comes in handy. Alright, so here's the thought process. This could be a bad one, but I was thinking True Silver Champion, and then I used both the Shade and the True Silver Champion to kill that. But then he'll be able to kill this with that. Alternatively, I could do nothing for a turn. Or alternatively, I just play the True Silver Champion and bide my time for a turn, which isn't terrible either, especially since I can get health back later on with something like Guardian of Kings. Then I could play the Sludge Belcher. Hopefully it doesn't have an Acidic Swamp Ooze. Then I could play something like the Sludge Belcher. Then I could have the Shade be safe behind that. All the while not giving my opponent cards, I think. This could go wrong, but it's the thought process so far. Okay, he's really going for that card draw. So here's what I'm thinking. Sludge Belcher. We kill this. And we kill that. And we end our turn. So now this thing is safe for a little bit. Even if he does something like Holy Nova, won't kill it. I've got my own card draw in the form of Loot Hoarder. I could start putting out crap. Azure Drake, that would be good for Aldor Peacekeeper, methinks. And then the Shade I can let grow. Hopefully he doesn't have something like Shadow Word Death, but he might. Let's do this. So we don't take 4 damage. Let's kill this with that. As much as I hate to give him a card, I will. Just to kill that. And then we hit that directly. And we're going to throw out a Loot Hoarder. And hopefully he can't take control of that. He might be able to steal that from me. We'll find out in a minute. Because he might have that Cobalt Shadow Priest or whatever it's called. He's got a Holy Fire. Alright, that's fine. That was all his mana. Good. Let's kill this guy with that. And that. And then I'll sacrifice this for that. And then we'll play another one of these. And let's see if he's got Holy Nova. He might. Hopefully he does not. But even if he does, it's not the end of the world. This will still survive. This will give me a creature. He's outdrawn me quite a bit. Eight cards to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Another Holy Fire. Or what? What do you got, sir? Danny? Alright, so he just puts that thing out. I could work around that. What I can do is run the 1/1 into it, take out the shield, then we can do something like Argent Protector on, let's say this guy. And then you know what? I'm going to keep as much stuff alive as possible. So we'll use the Argent Defender. True Silver Champion. There we go. Thank you. Eventually I'll get the names right. We'll use a True Silver Champion to kill that. So again, I'm kind of vulnerable to a Holy Nova. But I'm assuming he doesn't have one because he hasn't played it yet. So I'm hoping for the best. Does have a Shadow Word Pain. It's fine. Get those out of the way. Sylvanas. Just perfectly alright. Because chances are he'll steal complete crap. So we're going to ignore his Sylvanas. And just attack him directly. And I don't even want to play stronger crap. What I am going to do is play this stuff. Like these spiders and some 1/1s. So his Sylvanas will only steal crap. And I'm going to hit him directly. So we'll see. Hopefully, again, no Holy Nova. But worst case scenario, I think I'll be okay. So I have equality up my sleeve. Gets a card. That's okay. Because I'm going to just attack him directly, I hope. Again, the only thing that can really ruin my day is Holy Nova. So let's avoid that and we'll win. Although that does get him up to 15, which is kind of annoying. You know what we're going to do? Do I want to faceless manipulate the Sylvanas? Not really. And by healing Sylvanas, yeah, like, all he can steal is something crappy, and by healing Sylvanas, all he's doing is just making it harder to steal something. So I'm glad you're enjoying the card draw, but what are you going to do now that you're at 8 health? Okay. Alright, so if I faceless manip this, whoop, and whoop. Alright, easy enough. Just faceless manip the whatever that's called, Argent Defender, Argent Squire. I don't know. It charges. It's good. I got one of my daily quests done. We're getting another one done right there. Beat down. So here we go. Another opponent. Let's see if we can't beat him down with some Paladin love. And by Paladin love, I mean lots and lots of consecrations and hits to the face. So here we go. Worthy opponent. Andwinbrin. Keep one noble sacrifice. Get rid of the other stuff. Now we get a Death Lord and our own Acolyte of Pain. Wonderful. Card draw is good. Now let's not pull another Ragnaros onto the battlefield before we're ready to deal with it. Please. I figure if I say please, then that's exactly what will happen. Nothing I can play right now. Is anything I play if he attacks, that gets down to 2. Yeah. Absolutely nothing I can play that well. Not result in my opponent getting a bunch more cards. Okay. I'm glad he plays the Acidic Swamp Ooze now. Prevents me from having to deal with it later. So methinks it's time to play the Death Lord, although he can get cards. Or I could play the Shade, take some damage, but potentially clear that out. If he can't buff that up, I can clear that out and play the Death Lord on the following turn. Or even better, Death Lord, Noble Sacrifice. Well, that stinks a bit. I still think Death Lord Noble Sacrifice is a good idea, although he might get some cards. Consecration kills that, that injures that. I trade this for that. That works. Boom, no cards. This still lives. He can kill it, but then he'll have to use a card to get rid of it. And all's fairly well. That's annoying. I wish you'd stop that crap. I was going to use Noble Sacrifice. Now I can't. Now what I can do instead is do Argent Protector on this to clear that out. And then we can use Noble Sacrifice and summon a 1/1. Alright, so let's see. My opponent may have a Holy Nova. He may not. But if he doesn't and chooses to attack me, he'll lose that thing. And even if he does and chooses to attack me, he obviously doesn't because it costs 5 mana. He didn't use it, so let's see if he's going to Shadow Word Pain that thing. Okay. But then he's going to lose that to my Noble Sacrifice. So it's all good. It's a good use of a Noble Sacrifice. I'm happy with that. This is growing quite nicely, and so what I'm going to do for fun and profit is Faceless Manip that thing. And then now we have 2 of these. So even if he does have Shadow Word Death, he can only get rid of 1 Shade. And then I'll throw another Shade out afterwards. Okay. That stinks. He's going to be able to run Sylvanas into it eventually. Assuming I don't do something crappy like this. Death Lord. Aldor Peacekeeper. So there. Now he can't trade at least. He's going to put out a shield. Okay. Annoying. I can get by that. And we'll just ignore the Sylvanas for as long as possible. So 7 to get by one of those. Boom, still lives. Almost. Let's throw out a... Ooh, I don't want to give more taunts out on the battlefield, so we'll throw out another Shade. We'll throw one of these. Because that can, if he does somehow kill the Sylvanas, maybe he'll get one of those. But basically, I'm in pretty good shape. He's down to 1 life. Even if he heals himself, he's not going to get far. Or if he heals Sylvanas, he's not going to get far. Or if he does that, still not going to get too far. Because he's out of mana. I'm pretty sure that's well played. Nice. It's fun. Fun and profitable. Are we there yet? No, we've still got, what, 25, 27 damage to go? Yeah. 27 more damage to be dealt, so 1 more win should do it, hopefully. Let's see if we can do it with our Paladin. Arr. Avast ye! Behold the power of the Paladin. The real OG. The real Og. Do I want both Death Lords? Kind of, yeah. Actually. Seems reasonable. Even though it'll give my opponent some creatures, hopefully. Nothing good. My opponent will get nothing good out of it if I play my cards correctly. And I'm going to try to. I guess that's probably the main point of the game. Huh. Doing some crazy wild pyromancer crap already. Let's see how you like double spiders. Because even if he kills them, I'll have one spider left over to probably kill that. So whatever method he uses to kill my spiders would pay off for me. He's just going to armor up. Okie dokie. I can work with that. Let's... If I put this out there... Nah, this is fine. I can run the spiders in later. Defender of Argus on them. Get 2/2s with taunts. I'm gonna play Fiery War Axe and just run everything into it, into this. Is that the plan? No. Okay. Well, methinks I should kill that. Maybe I'll do this. The spiders will die. Is that a good idea? Yeah, I guess I'm fine with the spiders dying. Because then he can't kill this with that this turn easily. Now they're doing something else, like execute. And that's a waste of execute. And he gets that without getting the death rattle from it. So that works for me. And kills that. That's okay. Put this out there. Put this out there. Ignore that stuff, and we try to kill him. Now, unfortunately, he's going to get some cards by running this into that. Running his Acolyte of Pain into my Death Lord. That kind of stinks. But, we'll be okay. And that couldn't be helped. Hopefully he puts out a bunch of small crap that Consecration will... nope. Probably a spider, because I think that went in last. No. Hey, my loot hoarder. The one card I wanted. Oh, good. I mean, he doesn't get the life draw out of it, but still. Damn it. You know, I could put this out there. Run this into. Let's run this into Alexstrasza. See what I get. Shade of Nexramus. I put the Wild Pyromancer out there and kill it with Consecration Wild Pyromancer. You know what? We'll do it. And the Shade of Nexramus as well. That way, on the next turn, if he runs this into that, I can use Consecration. No, I can't. Not quite. If he avoids it, I can use Consecration and the Wild Pyromancer ability to kill Alexstrasza. But he's going to use the Fiery War Axe. I might be dead here. So it's a noble plan, but these Death Lords have been screwing me so far. They have not quite worked out the way I would like. Consecration plus this would kill that, but then he'd kill it with that. So maybe I'll use Consecration here just to soften him up. Then Noble Sacrifice can help. Ugh. Not liking any of this. At the very least, I'm gonna run out of cards here. I don't know if I have Divine Favor in here, where I get to draw as many cards as my opponent. I hope I do. But I have no idea. Oh, Jesus. Those Sen'jin Shield Masters. They're everywhere. That's gonna help. A little. And then he just kills that with that. Of course. And then hits me for a bunch. And I still can't kill that. No matter what I do. I can put this out there, and that's probably the best thing I can do at the moment. Do that, and start clearing the way to get to Alexstrasza, but I don't have a good way to kill Alexstrasza. This ideally buys me some time, and this will restore some health. Oh, good. Well then. Wonderful. I had a 1 in 4 chance of getting killed, and that was it. Oh well. So with that, I'm going to do this another time. I'm going to put a break in this video. Folks, I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, please leave a like. It helps out a bunch. Hit subscribe if you haven't already. You get updates whenever I post new stuff. And as always, my name is Laducium. I appreciate you guys watching. Appreciate you guys tuning in. And I'll see you guys next time. Later.